What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's top economic think tank says the local manufacturing sector is on the mend. The latest report from the Taiwan Institute of Economic Research says that after a 10-month decline, manufacturers saw increased activity in November. The service sector also broke a 3-month streak of weaker performance. It's not all good news, though. The think tank says the construction industry continued to lag last month, hitting its lowest level since May 2020. The head of Taiwan's main opposition party has criticized the government for upholding travel restrictions between the country's outlying islands and China. Direct trade, post, and transport services between Jinmen and Matsu Islands with China were halted in 2020 because of the pandemic. Ahead of the Lunar New Year, there have been calls for the ruling Democratic Progressive Party to reopen the links. Taiwan has recently relaxed many other pandemic border restrictions, but citing rising COVID infections in China, the government is only opening travel services to the residents of the outlying islands. This prompted criticism from the opposition Kuomintang. Its head, Eric Zhu, said the restrictions would stop people living in China from coming back to Taiwan for the holidays. Taiwan's President Tsai has presided over a ceremony to promote a number of military officers. 28 officers were promoted at the event on Monday. They included Chen Yuling, Taiwan's first ever woman lieutenant general. President Tsai told the officers that they face growing challenges with rising authoritarianism threatening regional security. But she also expressed confidence that Taiwan could step up to meet such challenges.
我们越是做好准备，弃除侵犯者冒进的几率就越小。我们越团结，台湾就越强大，也会越安全。
71 Chinese warplanes and 7 naval ships were spotted around Taiwan over the weekend. That's the highest number ever recorded. The drills come as Beijing accused the U.S. and Taiwan of, quote, collusion over a defense bill supporting Taiwan's defense. Jaime Yocon has more.
Chinese warships and fighter jets practicing for war in the waters and air around Taiwan. This footage was posted on social media by China's Eastern Theater Command, which is responsible for operations near Taiwan. Taiwan reported 71 Chinese military aircraft and 7 warships operating near the country over a 24-hour period this weekend, the highest single-day number to date. It's part of a pattern of what Taiwan's defense ministry calls destabilizing behavior.
中共的所作所为，其实是再次凸显了用武力解决分歧、破坏区域和平稳定的这样一种心态。
China says Taiwan is part of its sovereign territory and frequently threatens the use of military force to follow through on its claims. That's despite Taiwan never having been ruled by the People's Republic of China. China's defense ministry said the drills are a, quote, firm response to the current escalation of provocations by the U.S. in collusion with the Taiwan authorities. It follows the passing of the National Defense Authorization Act by the United States Congress. The act allocates $10 billion in security assistance and fast-tracked weapon sales to Taiwan. The U.S. is a major supporter of Taiwan's international space and provides almost all of the island nation's military hardware. China's foreign ministry was quick to denounce the new law.
我们坚决抵制美国的错误对华政策，推动探索中美正确相处之道。面对美方执意把中国作为最主要竞争对手，大肆围堵打压挑衅，致使中美关系陷入严重困难，中方采取坚决行动，反制强权霸凌，同时开诚布公沟通，指明正确方向。
China's increased military activity has put the spotlight on how prepared Taiwan is in the case of a Chinese invasion. President Tsai Ing-wen is set to chair a high-level national security meeting on Tuesday to discuss the country's civil defense. She is expected to announce a long-mooted extension to conscription, raising compulsory service from the current 4 months to 1 year. It's a move analysts say is needed to convince Washington that a commitment to Taiwan's defense is worthwhile.
我的观察是，第一个，自由不是一个免费的午餐，所以台湾会愿意付出这样的一个军事的一个负担，来保护自己，也保护我们盟友的这个安全。
Chinese military activity around Taiwan has become a new normal over the past few years as Beijing flexes its muscles. But today's record report is a reminder that the threat is anything but normal. Howard Tsang, Rick Glowert, and Jaime Ocon for TaiwanPlus.
President Tsai is expected to announce an extended period of military conscription. She is scheduled to hold a meeting on the subject with national security officials on Tuesday. An announcement could be made shortly after. Her administration has been considering increasing mandatory military service for young men from the current 4 months to 1 year. The military recently also announced extended, more intensive basic training for recruits. These measures are in response to China's increased military provocation against Taiwan. A fire at an industrial park in New Taipei has injured a firefighter and destroyed nearly $500,000 worth of music and performance equipment. The blaze broke out in Bali District on Sunday evening and gutted several buildings. One of them was a warehouse used by Taiwan's internationally renowned Jew percussion group. The group says the fire destroyed their props and sets, their video archives, and some of their instruments. Firefighters don't yet know how the fire started. It took 150 of them nearly 2 hours to put it out. A local fire brigade chief says one firefighter suffered burns.
防护同仁都会涉水冷却这个火场，可能在这个涉水的同时跟高温的燃油这混了造成这个燃气那个爆出造成同仁的受伤。
A growing number of tea businesses in Taiwan are creating spaces where customers can get a deeper experience of Taiwan's world-famous teas beyond just drinking them. Jeremy Olivier reports.
Fields of green. When it comes to tea, Taiwan is a land of plenty. That's definitely the case in recent times, as the production value of the country's tea has skyrocketed to almost $5 billion a year. In Taiwan, tea has long been popular as a gift when visiting friends or family. But as international tourism resumes after nearly 3 years of COVID-19 restrictions, some in the industry are looking to the winery-style business model popular in the US and Europe to attract customers and promote Taiwan's most beloved drink. Longtan District is the most expansive tea-growing area in northern Taiwan's Taoyuan City. It is also now home to several tea experience spaces for tourists. Rather than simply buy vacuum-sealed packs of tea at a local shop, visitors can steep themselves in Taiwan's tea-drinking history and culture, and get actively involved in the tea-making process. One of the most unique experiences here is getting to press the tea leaves into uniform cakes for sale and export by standing atop 22-kilogram cylindrical stones. Longtan tea is becoming increasingly popular outside of Taiwan too.
像我们有做一些茶饼，它可以销到俄罗斯，销到那个德国。一年如果我们做个2000饼，就可以产值到200万。
那我们卖出去的这些茶叶8000多公吨，我们卖了31.6亿，卖到什么地方？美国，卖到中国，然后香港，接下来是日本，还有菲律宾跟泰国等等这些国家。
It's not just Longtan that's gotten in on the trend. Tea-growing areas around the country are opening facilities to give local and international visitors alike an authentic taste of Taiwan. Leon Lien and Jeremy Olivier for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with images of Bethlehem seen from above by drone on Christmas Eve. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.
For more news from Taiwan and around the world, head to TaiwanPlus.com and download the TaiwanPlus app.